Hello, students. I want to response. This is a response to African Caribbean Immigrant Educational Attainment. First, I want to apologize for many of the harsh comments that I had towards you. I think that I don't feel that my criticism of your theory was academic enough. I think it was more personal, and I did give you the reasons why. I do think that is, I can see how you feel that is unfair, because you are a admitted gay male. You said that you are an admitted gay male that is a neoconservative and part of the GOP. Homosexuality does not have anything to do with this topic, so I'm going to refine my comments toward some of your theories. Now, in saying that, I just want to comment about the importance of IQ and being successful in the industrialized world. I do feel that you overrate the IQ's measurement of ability and job performance in the modern industrialized world, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to base this off of Felipe Rushton's analysis of African immigrants, and obviously he is a race realist and he does believe in race differences in IQ, so I do believe that he is a credible source. Rushton gave a 14-year-old IQ test to the black elites in Africa. Okay, these are the African elites that are coming to our colleges in America, who are out-achieving American blacks. The results of that IQ test was that the African blacks had a mean IQ, or had a mean, I think it was a mean IQ of 85. That is equivalent to American blacks. But yet there is a severe disparity in income achievement, in job performance, I think job performance in occupational fields. So therefore, that IQ, I believe that you are overestimating the strength of the IQ in terms of it being a measurement of someone being successful in our society. Obviously, I've looked at the IQ, and obviously the IQ does measure a certain type of thinking. There is no question about it. It does measure a certain type of intelligence. I do not believe that it's a general intelligence, because it does not measure creativity, it does not measure judgment, it does not measure awareness. Okay, awareness is part of intelligence. Knowing something is a part of intelligence. It's not just only applying. It doesn't measure certain types of knowledge. Intuition, social skills, and all those things are not measured by the IQ. So, if you measure, let's say for example, you measure, rich blacks and rich whites. Well, obviously rich blacks, disproportionate amount of rich blacks focus on entertainment. That may be a stereotype. I understand that some people are sensitive toward that, but a far disproportionate amount of blacks, rich, millionaire blacks, are focused in the entertainment industry. Whether it be football, whether it be coaches, whether it be rappers, whether it be basketball players, they are disproportionate in that field compared to whites. I believe so. Maybe they're not, but I believe so. Especially in music. Okay. I mean, if we look at music history, blacks overrepresent especially in the mainstream field of American music. And I'm not saying that all American blacks are musicians. The only rich ones are musicians. I'm just saying there's a severe disparity, I believe. This is my hypothesis. So, those type of fields are going to measure certain types of creative ability that are not measured by the IQ test. Those IQ tests measure abstractions, comparisons, patterns. And again, I'm not discounting the IQ test and saying that it's useless and, I'm some bitter black guy that just can't come to grips that my race is a dumb race. I disagree, again, with the notion that this IQ test measures general intelligence. It measures in intelligence. It probably measures intelligence that measures the intellectual capacity of creating physical inventions, problem solving in certain areas, complex systems. It does measure certain things that are necessary to build a complex and sophisticated civilization, in order to build educational systems, in order to build political systems, sophisticated economic systems. There's no doubt about it. Especially it measures intellectual capacity in building inventions. But it does not measure everything that you need for intellectual capacity. Salesmen have great persuasive intelligence is very underrated. That's not measured in the IQ test, and that's based upon social skills, okay, within an economic environment. It could even be in a tribal environment, okay. It's not necessarily due to a modernized society. Persuasive skills and convincing people is conducive to all societies, whether it be simple or sophisticated. If you're looking at a modern society, salespeople, or we call them salespeople, car salesmen, insurance salesmen, credit card salesmen, whatever type of salesman. Okay, that's based upon persuasive power and how you relate to people, and confidence, all those things, and how to read people. You're not going to have that measured by the IQ test. Okay, and if you have strong persuasive power, okay, you can make it in this society. Now, the only thing that, if we accept your conclusion, the only thing that changes, if your conclusion is proven correct, is that American blacks would have to go into fields which cater to their strengths, which obviously is physical intelligence. Okay, I believe so. It's not what I want to believe. It's what I see. Okay, intelligent Michael Jordan on the basketball court is a representative of physical intelligence, and many people say, well, that's because of his athleticism. Well, bullshit. Okay, there's many athletes just as athletic as Michael Jordan, and they do not have that type of physical intelligence, and they score maybe 15 points a game. So it's not only because he's athletic. He had all these scoring records, and even in the 80s, he had the ability to score. Okay, it's called creativity, it's called improvisation, it's called physical intelligence. That's not a liberal word. Okay, you probably can see it in certain types of works that African Americans probably could overrepresent. Okay, there's different types of thinking, and probably the reason why your IQ test is seen as brutally racist, because it's saying that it measures general intellectual capacity. That's like us, it's the same as saying that, short distance sprinting measures general black athletic prowess, or general athletic prowess. It does not. Blacks may have a so-called genetic advantage in certain types of areas in physical capacity, but they don't have advantages in other areas. If we're going to assume, these sports or the things that we measure these physical abilities are true. Different physical abilities. Blacks and whites, you can always say blacks and whites have different physical abilities. Blacks and whites have different mental abilities. That is why you're getting the hostility from many, not just blacks, but many from the left. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.